JoAnn with expressionsvinyl.com, and today I wanted to show you a quick way that you can use a weeding box to help in your layering. So we're going to go ahead and get started in Design Space. Okay, so in Design Space I have an image already, and this is from the image set Home Decor Vinyl Wall Art. It's one of my favorites. You've got a lot of different options in it. So I've already changed this image to a couple different colors that I want to use. Now I want to make it the same size as the project. The piece of wood that I'm going to put it on is about 7 inches. So I'm going to change the size of this image to 6. And to do that, I'm just going up to the size at the top and typing in 6. And actually, let me get just the width 6. So the height will be a little bit shorter than that. Now I want to add weeding boxes to make it the exact size of 7 inches to fit on my board. So go ahead and insert a shape. I always just choose the square. That's the same exact shape of my wood that I want to use. And move that to the back so that you can see your other images. Size that to the same size as your piece of wood. So this one I'm going to want exactly 7 inches. And I can change that either by dragging down here or up in the size at the top. So I'm just going to change that to 7 exactly. Now to get the weeding boxes set up exactly how I want them, I'm going to put it in the top left-hand corner by changing the position, the XY position, to 0. That moves it to the top left-hand corner. And then position the words or phrase, whatever you've got on there, to the exact spot that you want to see it on your board. I'm going to drop it down just a little bit because the top of my board has some spots for it to hang. That's probably a good spot for it. One thing you're going to want to do too is make sure you have enough weeding boxes for all the different colors. So I'm just going to copy, and you can right click and copy and then just paste. And I need 2 more of those. So I've got 2 more. Make sure those get moved to the back. And then you'll see your image again. And make sure that they're moved to the position as well, the 0 position. And now that last one, just change it up there to the 0 position. So all of them are right there together. Okay, now back to my image. It's a grouped image, so I want to ungroup this in order to attach the weeding boxes. So go ahead and you can either right click on it and ungroup, or you can do the ungroup over in the layers panel. So once it's ungrouped, you don't want to move anything. What you want to do now is select your first image, and I do it over here in the layers panel, but you can come over and just click on your image and then click on the first weeding box. So now you can see in the panel that you've got the 2 selected. Once those 2 are selected, you're going to attach. And it's attach those 2 together. I'm just going to change the color so I know which colors I'm working with. And then move that to the side. Okay, so the next one I'm going to do the word sweet and then a weeding box. Once you've got those 2 selected, you can see over in the layers panel, then go ahead and attach. And it'll change it again to the color of the weeding box, but just change that back. And then you're ready to move that one out of the way. Now the last one, I've actually got 2 images, the little house and then the home. So make sure you select all of those and then attach. And that one's ready to go as well. So when you go to make it, it's going to put them all in their different colors, and you can see each of them have that same size weeding box, and it's going to position those colors that you need in the exact same spot. So now it's ready to cut. Okay, I've already got the colors cut out, and I'm using the glitter. We have glitter in the coral and seafoam green. It's a pretty glitter. And then the transparent black, which is a fun one. It kind of has a little bit of a sparkle and a black gold color to it almost. So I've gone ahead and weeded the black and the green, the seafoam color. I'm just going to weed the last one, the coral with the hearts. And this one, where it's such a small image in a large weeding box, it's up to you if you want to do the layering this way, but I find it just easy to get them all laid out the same. Okay, now I'm ready to put transfer tape on. I like using the paper transfer tape, and that's why the weeding boxes for layering comes in really handy, because you can't always see exactly through the transfer tape. You want to position that just so that you can cover that weeding box. We'll get all of these ready. Okay, now that I've got them all, the transfer tape on all of them, I'm going to go ahead and trim them down. I'm going to trim it just inside this weeding box, so they're all the exact same size and the exact size of my project. Okay, now that these are all trimmed, we're ready to put it on our project. So I've got this board here that I'm going to put it on just to make a fun little home sweet home sign. And I'm going to go ahead with the black layer first, the one that's got the most to it. So as you can see, it's trimmed up to the exact size of my project. So go ahead and peel back some of the backing. Not all of it, that'll still help you position it. And then line it up with your project. And go ahead and apply that. Now that that section is down, we're ready to finish the rest of it. Okay, so now that this section is down, go ahead and remove your transfer tape. I'll do the next one, the sweet. And again, the same thing. I'm just going to pull down part of the backing on the transfer tape, part of the backing on that, and position it where I want it. Since I lined those weeding boxes up, everything should line up exactly. It makes it nice. I like the paper transfer tape, but I can't always see through it, so it makes it a lot easier to layer stuff like this. And you can see it's somewhat through the transfer tape, but that's lined up just exactly where I want it. Remove that piece. Okay, and then the last piece, this little coral heart. Again, just do the same thing, line it up. And you're ready to remove the rest of it. And that lines up everything exactly where I wanted them. Go ahead and remove that last one. And there you go. We've got a finished project now, our Home Sweet Home sign. So this is a great way to layer different colors of vinyl and use any of the transfer tape that you have if it's harder to see underneath, but a great way to line it up with your project. So if you have any other questions, leave them below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a good day, guys.